Well, since this album is fairly short, it is called a quick one. I thought that we would go side by side with this one, like we do with like David Bowie and some of the other artists on the channel. Because like for the Who, no one requests them. It's usually on my own time, and like I've got other stuff to do. So I just thought we'd go for like a big swing with this one. So I hope you all enjoy. Hi guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with The Who for our Who Wednesday video of the week. We're doing the entire side one of a quick one. Came out in 1967. Was it 67? No, it was 66 actually. My apologies. December 9th. Fair enough. So it was only a couple weeks off. Apparently, the album was actually released in April of 1967 under the title Happy Jack, with a slightly altered title or altered track listing. So then I guess they re-released it. Interesting. The 5 songs we were doing today off side 1: Run, 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 Boris the Spider, John Entwistle song, I Need You, Keith Moon song, Whiskey Man, another Entwistle song, Heatwave, which is a cover of a Martha and the Vandellas song, and then an instrumental called like Cobwebs or something like that. What was it? Cobwebs and Strange. There you go. That's all of side 1. And then hopefully next week we will be doing side 2. So let's go. I'll link the Who playlist up there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment for the algorithm, since I'm in the copyright strike dungeon right now. That's why I don't, get many views. But hopefully they should be gone before Christmas and things will go back to normal. Because if not, ooh boy, I'm kind of screwed. All right. Run, run, run. The Who. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa. Wow. 1966.
What I say is true. Whenever you run, I'll be running too. Whenever you run, I'll be following you. Run, 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 run,
Damn, that was sick, bro. 1966. What a riff. Boris the Spider. I've heard a lot about this one.
He's crawling up my wall, black and hairy, very small. Now he's up above my head, hanging by a little thread.
Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, Ox.
Now he's dropped onto the floor, heading for the bedroom door.
Is he really talking about a spider?
Maybe he's as scared as me.
Okay, he is, yep.
Where's he gone now? I can't see.
That's so true. Wow. That's not okay. No way, bro.
There he is, wrapped in a ball. Doesn't seem to move at all. Perhaps he's dead, I'll just make sure.
They are so creative, bro.
Pick this book up off the floor.
You can write a song about anything. It helps when you got vocals like that. Oh my god. That bass is nuts.
Don't think he will ever mend. Never more will he crawl round. He's embedded in the ground. Boris the spider. Boris the spider.
Oh no, it's already over. That was awesome. So good. I need you. Keith Moon song.
It's what people tell you that you're thinking wrong, embrace you, but they really mean so long. You talk to them, they laugh aloud, if they run to you in any crowd. Please talk to me again.
Wow. Those drums, they're so loud. I love it.
We're dancing, we will come and dance near you. We want to learn, let us come and sit down with you. To start my ears when the music's loud, yet you raise your hat in the yellow crowd. Please talk to me again.
Wow.
I need you.
Those cymbals are so loud.
Laws and Jingo are coming down, lazy with the wives, you know. Excuse me, sir, will you move your car? Traffic warning's outside. Oh, no. Chatting at the park, thank you. Everyone near a them.
Knowing is what people tell you, that you're thinking wrong, embrace you, but they really mean so long. You talk to them, they laugh aloud, but they'll run to you in any crowd. Please talk to me.
Oh my god, come on.
I need you.
This is awesome. What an album already, dude. What an interesting ending. I love the small songs for them. Like they cram so much in a little amount of time. It's so good. Whiskey Man. I think it's another end whistle track.
Whiskey Man's my friend, he's with me nearly all the time. He always joins me when I drink, and we get on just fine. Nobody has ever seen him, I'm the only one.
I don't have a problem with heroin. We get along just fine.
Must be mad inside. insanity is fun, if that's the way it's done. Doctors say he's just a figment of my twisted mind. If they can't see my whiskey man, they must be going blind. Two men dressed in white collected me 2 days ago. They said there's only room for one and whiskey man can't go. Whiskey man will waste away if he's left on his own. I can't even ring him 'cause he isn't on the phone. Hasn't got a home. Life is very gloomy in this little padded cell. It's a shame there wasn't room for whiskey man as well.
That is so cool. It's all John.
Man's my friend, he's with me nearly all the time. He always joins me when I drink and we get on just fine.
I hear that, John.
We get on just fine. Just
That was excellent. I can't believe how good this album is so far. Heatwave. Whoa.
Whenever I'm with you, something inside starts to burn deep, and my heart's filled with fire. I couldn't be that very sentimental, or is this just the way it was supposed to be? Got a heat wave burning in my heart. I can't keep from crying to tear me apart. Sometimes she calls my name. I can't explain. I feel this burning pain. This hot blood pressure got a hold on me. But this is the way it's supposed to be. Got a heat wave burning in my heart. I can't keep from crying. You tear me apart. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh man, those vocals, bro. It definitely has an American sound. That's a fun cover. I wish that one was actually a bit longer, I'm not gonna lie. Cobwebs and Strange. Got Boris the Spider, now Cobwebs. What the fuck? That John on the brass? Yo, Keith has been going in, dude. Oh, yes, let's go. Wow, come on, bro. What is happening? Oh my god, come on. Dude, come on. Wow. Fucking tuba. Oh, come on. That was so good. Play it again. I don't care. I'm just kidding. Wow. I probably could, though. It was only like 15 minutes in total. But damn, what a... I can't believe that came out, or I can't believe that was recorded in 66. I can't imagine what that sounded like when that first came out to people. Like, I bet that was revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that the whole Helter Skelter thing, or what song was it by the Beatles that I guess Paul heard Pete talking about? He recorded like the loudest sound possible or something like that, you know? I forgot which song that exactly was, but the drums in Keith's song, I Need You, that was some of the loudest drum in the mix I've ever heard for any band. Like, it literally was overpowering. The cymbals completely overshadowed every other sound in the mix when they came up. I thought that was so cool. It almost like washes out the entire song at points. I thought that was such an interesting choice. And of course, it's a song written by Keith, so of course the drums are going to be nuts. But honestly, from track 2 to track 6, honestly, even track 1, track 1, the entire side, Keith and John were just doing they were doing the Lord's work. Oh my god, bro. The rhythm section is so, especially with these like mono mixes, I feel like the rhythm is so important because the melody gets lost between the vocals and the rhythm in the mono mixes. And I know that I think Boris the Spider was a mono mix. The other one, it was just like the way I guess the album was on YouTube. I don't think all of them were mono. I think some of them were, but that's just how the playlist for the album was. It's from the Who channel though, so I don't know. But Boris the Spider, I think that's the perfect example of you can literally write a song about anything. That was literally a song about an encounter with a spider on the floor and it ran to the bedroom door. Literally, like that's what that song is about. And that was probably one of the most epic songs on this side, man. That the vocals from Entwistle like I said, that's not okay, bro. Just the way, how low his voice can go. It kind of like made my skin crawl. You know what I mean? Man, I think that was the intention of the song, you know? It's called Boris the Spider, so that would make sense. And then they've got the song Cobwebs at the end, where it kind of felt like an extension of that song in a way. Not even just because of the titles, but just the way that it kind of just goes nuts. If you put Boris the Spider and that song together, I think they would flow together very nicely. But yeah, this was just an amazing showing from the rhythm section, as always, from The Who. And it also highlighted some vocals from people that don't get as much play vocally, which would be Keith, like on I Need You, and then Boris. John got Boris, and then the song after that, what was that one called again? Let's see, it's just so many names. Whiskey Man, which was an excellent track. And I love how the album covers got like them shouting song names, but like in psychedelic art. That's pretty cool. I liked the cover of Heatwave. I'd say that's probably like the reason it was my least favorite is because it was a little too short, but I guess because of the runtime on some of the other songs, which they are pretty, that's just how it was back in the mid 60s. I understand. So Keith Moon he wrote Cobwebs and Strange. Okay, so maybe it flows more with I Need You, and I guess those crazy drums would fit okay, that makes sense. So Keith actually wrote 2 songs on this side. That's awesome, man. So honestly, yeah, Pete had the first track, and he wrote that, and then he only did co-vocals on Heatwave. He was like the higher register voice, I think. So did Pete not really sing as much in the early days? Well, hold on, let's look at the other side. Yeah, he only sings on 1 song on the second side. That's a quick one, obviously. I can't wait to get to that one, which we've done a version of before, so it would be fun to get back to that song. It's been a long time. So yeah, like most of the other players got some play on this, Roger got to sing 1 song, then he also sang Heatwave with Pete, and then Keith sang 1, John sang 2. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty different because it's usually kind of like Ringo and George. Like they get like 1 song an album if they're lucky, Well, at least with the Beatles, they usually did get 1 song at least. I don't know about like the further albums in the Who catalog. I think it's mostly Pete, writing everything. So that's cool that the early albums have a nice, variety from the artists themselves. Because I think that's the strength of the Who is they're all very different people, but very similar in some aspects, enough to like work together. I don't know what the friction between them was. I know Pete had a lot of issues anger wise. You could just tell by his music, but I think most of them did because they were a violent band. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it physically not like hurting people, but like with their equipment on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bet that was a shock back then. Because I mean, well, you go back to like the stuff from like Elvis, which that was risque for the 50s. You know what I'm saying? The stuff he was doing. Then you fast forward to 66 and you got stuff like this. Like, where did this come from? You know what I'm saying? And I've seen the video of them from 65 when they all look young, except for Roger, obviously. But, they're all in their suits and stuff. And it's just so strange to see their progression into this, like, I don't know, because my generation, you know what I'm saying, it didn't sound like that. Some of the songs on this side, man, they went in. That was heavy, bro. And, like, you always have to think in reference of what year it came out in. And like I said, this was probably a revelation in 1966 when it came out. I bet people put that on and they're like, holy hell, we have entered a new age, probably. Because, this is obviously the precursor to, all the hard rock stuff that came afterwards. I'm pretty sure every rock band owes The Who a huge debt of gratitude for the trail that they blazed, honestly. Like, if you really think about it, man, like, them and the Beatles, obviously there was bands like the Zombies and stuff, too, that didn't really, last that long. They had their hits, obviously, back then. The Kinks, all the British invasion bands, I think all of rock in general owes them a huge debt of gratitude. And for the most part, I think most, I don't know about nowadays, but, the bands that came, when I was younger and stuff like that, you could definitely tell that they respected their influences, like Oasis, you know what I'm saying? They sound like the Beatles half the time, but they do it in their own way, and it sounds amazing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just write great songs. But The Who, they are just such... Nowadays, we take them for granted, it feels like. But, like, I just, man... I can't imagine being like a 14 or 15-year-old kid spinning that record and just being like, whoa, bro. So that's what you can do with music, you know what I'm saying? And just pushing the boundaries, man. And that's really what we're missing these days is people don't improvise. People want to play it safe, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it all boils down to is that your dreams aren't going to negotiate with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to go and get them. And that's what I'm trying to do with this channel, even though there's fucking hurdle after hurdle. But I mean... That's just life. You got to roll with it, I might get in my moods and stuff like that, and I go, oh, woe is me. But who the fuck cares? You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that cares. So I got to fucking do something about it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do something about it. And, the Who just, they're inspiring, man, because they did not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They really didn't. Like, in the beginning, they were goody-goody two-shoe looking bands. But I think that was, like, the look that I guess you kind of had to go with back then, But I don't know. They changed everything, just like the Beatles did. And I don't feel like they get enough credit compared to them, even though the Beatles probably have a larger market share, shall we say, of what happened. But for rock and hard rock, The Who, that's it, man. That's the one, and I love it, man. And so I'd say from this side, Run, Run, Run. Actually, I'm going to say the only song I liked all of them except Heatwave. And I thought Heatwave was good. It was just, I don't know. It was just sort of there. You know what I'm saying? The other songs felt like they kind of fit a purpose on the album side. That one kind of felt like just like I don't know, just like an obligatory cover. You know what I'm saying? But it was still fun, though. The highlight being Keith's drums and I Need You, and the last track, the instrumental one, bam. I wish it was produced a little better at points, but I mean, you can't ask for the world from older recordings like this. And for what the mono sound, like I said, the rhythm is very, very important. And even though it gets washed out sometimes, you know, if the vocals come up louder, the other part gets kind of washed out. It's just how it works with mono. But I think it sounded really, really good, especially for 66. Like, come the fuck on, bro. That shit's amazing. So I've probably been yammering for long enough. I ain't going to keep you all much longer. That was a very excellent side of music, and I look forward to side 2. And let me know what you guys thought about that. If that was the first time you've heard it, or it's been a long time since you heard it, what'd you think of that? If that was a refresher course on a quick one, let me know what your favorite song was. Let me get some engagement, so I don't have to go and buy comments or some weird shit like the other channels do. That's why I don't get. See, I literally play so fair into the rules that I could be fucking. If I'd spent some money, man, I could fucking have like spam bots. I would be fucking a million subs already, but here I am. But that's what I don't want that anyway. I'd rather have a smaller channel and just have a good community. And you know, I've been trying to take a step back, and you know, everyone's been doing things just fine, and I really appreciate you guys, and I will be back in the fold sooner than you know. See you later.